Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Making Waves. Today, we'll be having an interesting conversation about anime. We're super excited to be talking about anime, everything anime. This whole episode is anime. If you love anime, this episode's for you. Also, there might be spoilers, so if you haven't seen any episodes of anime, there might be spoilers from our special guest. But to our special guest today is Alina, who also works at APCC with all of us. But before we begin, we are going to do a landing acknowledgement and a vision statement.
Yeah, so let it be acknowledged that Oregon State University in Corvallis, Oregon, is located within the traditional homelands of the Marys River or Ampunefu Band of Kalapuya. Following the Willamette Valley Treaty of 1855, Kalapuya people were forcibly removed to reservations of western Oregon. Today, living descendants of these people are part of the Confederated Tribes of Grand Ronde Community of Oregon and the Confederated Tribes of Siletz Indians. Phoenix, Arizona is on the traditional homelands of the Acamil Otham and the Salt River Maricopa Prima Native communities.
So, here at Making Waves, we try to illuminate the experience of Asian Pacific Islanders at Oregon State University. Facilitating dialogue surrounding culture and diversity, we hope to dive into some of the complexities of the Asian and Pacific Islander experience through topics such as pop culture, social identity, multiculturalism, and etc. Among many of the topics we wish to cover, we hope that you can resonate with our stories, as well as expose yourself to some new ideas and perspectives.
Awesome. Before we get started, we would love to have our guests introduce themselves, and then we'll briefly we'll briefly introduce ourselves first, and then we'll have our special guest, and then we'll continue on. So my name is Suk Savan, they, them pronouns. I am the GTA at APCC.
Again, I'm Jonathan. I am a student success peer facilitator here at the APCC.
I'm Angela, and I'm the media designer.
I'm Becca, she, her pronouns, and I'm a student success peer facilitator as well.
Hi everyone, I'm Alina. I use she, her pronouns. I'm a communications representative at the APCC.
Thank you for joining us, Alina. We're super excited to have you. To dive into the conversation, this is for everyone, not just Alina. Do you watch anime? Which ones and which are your favorite and why? A lot of questions, but there we go.
Thank you for having me, everyone. Mm-hmm. To be honest, I'm a little nervous because I don't know what to say.
It's okay.
Yes. But yes, I do watch anime. It's literally all I do. I grew up with anime, so that's literally all I like to do. So what animes I watch a lot. It varies depending on the genre. I'm not a huge fan of like horror and gory when I was a kid, but now I'm getting more used to it. Let's see. It's hard.
I was gonna say you watch Attack on Titan of all shows.
I'll be more used to it.
Okay.
Because I didn't watch Attack on Titan in high school because I was like, oh, gore, ew. But now I watch it, I'm like, oh, okay, it's sad, but yeah. I'm more like destigmatized from it, sadly, I guess, in a way. But anyway, favorite anime, I don't really have any. And there's so many you could say, but definitely some of my top ones are Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer, Fairy Tail, what else? Haikyuu. I have a lot, and most of these ones I mentioned are really the top ranking ones, but they're at top ranking and really popular for a reason, you all.
So I started maybe in more like middle school, high school-ish, and then it's kind of digressed from that. But I remember what first got me into it was I watched Soul Eater. That was the first one that I watched. And then from
Which
there,
one?
Soul Eater.
Oh,
Have you ever heard of that one? I don't know. Maybe it's not one of the biggest popular ones, but yeah, okay. I think it had a good storyline. But I also was super into Fairy Tail, and that's one of those
Fairy Tail
series that are so long, right?
Mm-hmm. Aren't they on their final season now?
Yeah, right.
Sorry, what?
Aren't they on their final season?
I think they finished it a long time ago,
right?
like a couple of years.
Did they?
Correct.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, I think is Fairy Tale the one with the blue cat?
Happy.
Yes.
Happy.
Okay, I get
Yes.
that one mixed up with One Piece. I don't know why.
Oh, okay.
One Piece. Yeah.
I named my car after Urza.
Oh, so cute. I
Well-
totally ship Urza and the what's the name? Blue-haired
Natsu?
guy. Yeah, dude.
Oh, great.
Gray?
What's his? Not gray.
Oh.
The blue hair guy.
the blue. What's the blue-haired guy?
Um,
Jahal. There we go.
yeah,
He was
yes,
like
yes.
so cute. I was like, oh. We can talk about our anime ship characters. Who do we ship?
Oh my gosh.
Same. I'm a weeb at heart, just like Alina. Probably first animes, I think Naruto, just watching it on Toonami. Or even, would you consider Pokemon an anime? I don't know.
I think it is. I think it technically it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Dubbed like into English, but it's still
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think Naruto for sure was the one that got me into it. Hardcore, the anime that made me a hardcore fan was Angel Beats, because those were like one of the more emotional type of animes. So I was like, oh, got me crying. My all-time would have to be One Piece, because it's just, I don't know, it's a good shonen. There's so much stuff going on and so much more of the story to happen to, and it's big in Japan too, so it's number one for a reason too. So, but I am a huge Urza fan because she is just like my most favorite female, just character, I guess, out of all the animes that I've watched. Only because she's just kind of badass and tsundere, I guess. Not that I'm into that, but I'm just saying.
What does that mean? I mean, what?
Let's do some definition. So
Yes.
Shogun, for non-anime watchers, listeners, Shogun is a type of genre of anime that's basically geared towards like teenage boys and usually features like a male protagonist who embarks on an adventure full of challenges. So it's really action-packed.
Oh, okay.
And then, what did you guys say? I'm really bad pronouncing too, so correct me if I'm wrong. Tsundere is basically a girl who's like really like cold and like mean to others. Basically, like she's really like mean to them, but she's really nice at heart.
Okay. Okay. Yes.
Is that
I
what your
see
girlfriend is? Jonathan has a type. Honestly, he gets beat by his girlfriend.
Anyway, Becca, what
yeah.
about you?
Yeah.
I honestly didn't start until like mid high school, so I'm not like super deep into the anime world like Elena and Jonathan are. But yeah, my first one was Attack on Titan. I got introduced that through like a friend or something. I haven't like watched a lot. I've watched a lot of like the popular ones or some just really random like thriller ones. But I really like the one called Noragami. I don't know if any of you watched that one.
I like
Yeah,
the
I like that one.
music from it.
Yeah, right? And then I like Parasite the Maximum a lot too.
Oh,
know if you've seen
yes.
That one. Nope. Okay, yeah. See, they're always like really random.
Is that the one with the hand?
I'm like secondhand mainstream where like I watch mainstream ones, but they're kind of random ones.
And there's nothing wrong watching mainstream because they're mainstream for a reason.
I have like a whole list. I haven't gotten.
Can give you more if you want.
No, because like all the old ones are like 1,000 episodes long. I'm like, I don't have time to watch 1,000 episodes.
That's a lot. For me, I would say Attack on Titan, and I message Alina after every new episode now. I watched Sword Art. The first season was good, but also got kind of weird. In terms of like, it was all like action, and then they're like, "We're a family now. We're mom and dad," and you're like, "Okay, super random." And then the like, the ending was kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of touchy. Like it was weird. Not weird. Wouldn't say weird, but like it was kind of like abusive. No, like has anyone seen it? And I was like, this is
Talking
kind
about
of
the
like
end of season 2.
the what?
The end of season 2. You're talking about that
And the
ending?
season 1. I think it's season 1, right? Where he like locks her up.
Oh
I
yeah.
was like, this is kind
In the
of
cage.
yeah. And
This
she's
was
all like
the
tied up, and it's like
Yeah,
interesting.
that's not great.
And then Fairy Tale's good. I really like that one. I noticed because I watched it like season 2 to season 7. Literally, I went to Oregon one summer to do this program called Wolfing, and I would go to a coffee shop every time I was done working and literally just sit there and watch and drink boba. But I noticed that a lot of the storylines were the same, and like um, in terms of like building up their strength and always having a downfall and then building up the strengths. But I guess that's storytelling.
You know what I noticed? A lot of them is like based on like friendship. You know,
Mhm.
so like if they ever get like
Yeah.
they're like losing a fight, they're like, I believe in the power of friendship, and then they get like super strong.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Yeah, it's a very common theme in shonen anime. To be honest, I'm like getting less of a fan of that friendship theme because it's so unrealistic. So there's a reason why I really like Attack on Titan now because it's super kind of realistic.
Kinda.
But it's true. No, but like it's really unbelievable, you know. Like you get sick of it after a while. That's a really
Yeah.
common
Yeah,
like,
that is true.
theme. It's too much. Like in Fairy Tale, like Suxman's saying, it gets too much.
Yeah.
It's repeating. It gets boring.
The ones that are like too cutesy, where they do like those like really extra facial expressions, that is a little much for me too.
Have you all seen actually to add on to Fairy Tale, I really like that show. I think Lucy is probably, I always tell Alina, is probably the most powerful character, but she doesn't know how to use her powers. I'll just say that. Fight me if you disagree. But I think she's the most powerful one because she has all the keys. Well, most of them. I think all of them actually. And
10 of the 12 golden keys. She's very OP,
Yeah.
but she doesn't show her
Yeah.
strength much because the
I
other countries are
know.
over many times.
it's so sad.
Half of her purpose is fan service, apparently.
It is. And
Like too much.
have you seen I think it's called Princess Jellyfish. Have you heard of that one?
Yeah,
It's-
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it, but my friend has watched it.
The one with the drag queen? Well,
Wait, what?
I think it's with the drag queen.
I
Well,
think we're thinking of different things.
so it's like a women's shelter, and there's this one really rich boy who apparently, I mean, you can be straight and do drag, that's okay. And he's like straight, and but he does drag, and he like gets invited to the house or saves one of the characters, and then so the character like invites them to the house, to the woman's home, and then realizes that she isn't a woman, or she's a drag queen. And so that's basically the whole storyline. It's funny. Highly recommend.
Gotta add that on my list.
It's a good one. It was on Netflix and then they took it down. Yeah.
Freaking Netflix.
I know.